The time hath come. No more pooping yourself this day, Jay. At least not yet. Because it's time for total improv. Wait. Oh, I don't have the track ready. Okay, let's try that again. It's time for total improv. Oh god. Okay. That's why we improv. Yes, indeed, there's 5 players today, 4 of which are new. This is their first time playing, so we got a real challenge episode today, and that's why I would beseech you all who are watching to just throw as much weird stuff as possible at them. Or go easy on them, I don't know. MF Broom? Motherfucking Broom? I don't know. Anyways. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Today, like I said, we got 4 new players, but first we got one returning player, which is Joa?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's been a very nice day.
Actually, wait, we can't. A very nice. What happened this day? This blessed day?
Absolutely nothing, which is what's so pleasant about it. Nothing to worry about, no stress.
Yes, indeed.
I've just been very lazy today, and it's been wonderful.
Good. That sounds like a nice day. What are you expecting today?
Probably another gecko, honestly.
We'll see. No guarantees. We have 4 new players today. First who signed up was Isabel, aka Big Boss Maker.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I am no longer hungry.
Oh, good. What did you eat?
I ate from my beautiful ramen suitcase.
Suitcase?
It's a suitcase full of instant ramen, and I just eat that.
What, did you carry it to, like, work and stuff? Is this your
yeah, sure.
business?
Yeah. This is... I keep it raw, because I am a ramen extraordinaire who keeps duck-flavored ramen in there to keep raw, because they can be crushed like chips.
Wow. You know what? I can't hate, because I used to eat ramen like chips back in the day, to be young again. Now I want some ramen. Okay, let's move on. We also got Charity joining us. Charity?
Hello.
Remember, if you shit on Charity, you're a bad person. Probably.
Yeah, that's not something you need to do.
Yes. What? Oh, thanks for the sub, Jay. How are you feeling, Charity? What did you have for breakfast or dinner or whatever?
Nothing yet, but maybe with the communal generosity, this will change at some point.
You'll have a what this weekend?
This is something I can't really talk about.
Okay.
This kind of
well, then
things,
just make something up. It's improv.
For this weekend, you said?
Yeah.
They don't do weekends where I live.
Oh,
it's
no.
Not something you're doing on a regular basis, you know.
Weekends are illegal. I see. Could we get some weekends in the chat for Charity, please?
Charity, I saw some in movies, and it seems like a very pleasant thing to do.
Yes. Well, someday.
I hope.
Indeed, actually, ironically, this Friday evening, this weekend, I am running a charity. Not you charity, like a charity
Oh, no.
improv one-shot. So if you'd like to join that, it is pay to play, but the proceeds go to a mental health charity. Take This is what they're called. So go check that out, folks. Maybe we'll put the link to the Discord. And we'll put some promotional material in there. But go join the Discord if you haven't, etc., etc. Okay. We also got Corrupted, aka Kyle.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
What did you have for breakfast, lunch, and / or dinner?
Oh, I don't eat, pal. I survive solely from staring at space.
Staring at space?
Yeah,
Not even,
gives me
you
all
have
the
to wait for
sustenance I need.
You can only eat at night?
Nope, I don't even sleep.
Don't even sleep. Just stares at space. Wow,
Just
well, we're
stares
looking
at
for your
space.
cosmic wisdom here.
Yeah, there's not much. Spend all my time staring at space. I'm not that knowledgeable.
Well, you don't know. You haven't seen what your wisdom stat is yet, so we'll see.
Hey,
We'll see.
may
Boom.
improve.
Okay, last but not least, woo, this is a lot of people. We got Silver G, aka Surab
got this,
Nayak.
come on. Oh, that was terrible, but close enough.
What is it? Tell us.
Saurabh Nayak.
Saurabh Nayak. Thank you, Saurabh.
Yes.
You ready for
Hey.
some improv? Some total improv?
Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Hell yeah. Yeah. What did you, no, we already asked this question many times. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, this got depressing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, there's a charity game happening on Friday, but if maybe it's a good time to relax, at least if weekends aren't illegal where you are. And yes,
Yeah.
indeed, Panda, the stream
Enjoy.
is just started, and I think it's about time to get started, don't you, Five?
Indeed.
Yep.
Very well. So, as per usual, the characters have been rolled in randomly before the game. Just lots and lots of stats, as you can see. Their names were given before they were rolled in. And our players have no idea what the sheets are. All they can see is the names. Our choices today are Cartful of Custard, Annabelle Beaumont, Toddlerhead the Magnificent, Scary Berry, and Skilled Marksmuch. So we're going to do the usual drafting process now. Each of you can roll a 1d20, and whoever gets the highest score picks first, and so on and so forth. And Isabel, to roll a 1d20, just type /roll space 1d20 in the Roll20 chat. What the hell?
Oh,
Three
yeah.
ones?
3 nat ones and an
Nice.
accent.
That's
Wow.
Kind of make the way
awesome.
early.
That's
I don't know
cool.
what this bodes. All right. So
That's an omen for what's to come.
yeah, holy shit. It's a very bad omen. Wow.
There's a nat 20 in there.
Sarab, you got to roll a 1d20, and I guess Kyle, Charity, and Joa, you got to roll again because it's a 3-way tie. Yeesh.
I
Oh.
don't really get
But
it.
Isabel already
what?
has.
Yeah,
Oh,
Isabel
yeah,
gets
to
first
see,
choice, but we
yeah.
got to see who's second choice and so forth. Do you know how to roll a 1d20? Sarab?
I do, but I can't get to it because everyone's face is in the way.
What?
You know how like
Okay.
everyone's a tiny icon, and like I'm trying to roll the die, but
You type it in the
Beaumont's
chat.
face-
Dash roll.
Type it in the
1d20.
type it in the chat. Just type. I mean, you can turn that off, but we'll cover that another time. Type
The chat
dot
should
slash
be
roll
unobstructed.
1d20 in
Oh,
the Roll20
fuck.
chat. Yeah, but not without the period. We're gonna have to replay
Wait,
the
what?
break time music. /roll space 1d20. So, everybody
Wait.
come here often.
Oh, come.
There we go. Okay. Back to the top. Isabel, you get first choice. Which one do you
Alright.
want?
Toddlerhead the Magnificent.
There you go. Very well. Toddlerhead the Magnificent. It shall be. Next choice. It goes to Joa.
You know it's got to be Cartful of Custard.
Oh, yes. I was hoping you'd choose this one.
I was hoping I'd get to choose it as well.
You're Jones and Jay. Well, I'm still looking for a free spot for the Friday one of seat filler, as they're called, Jay, if you'd like to join that. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked. We got, I guess, Kyle, you get next choice.
Oh. I'm easily taking Scary Barry.
Scary Berry.
Oh man.
It doesn't rhyme in your accent. Scary Barry. Well,
Scary Barry.
it's just not the same. Okay, Charity.
I'm gonna go with Skilled Marksmuch.
Okay, that definitely isn't how it's pronounced.
Yeah, it's Marksmuch.
Improv.
Skilled,
That's
it's improv,
how they
baby.
say. That's how
Okay.
they say it where I come from.
Skillet
Sorry,
Mark
I just
Smoosh.
looked at my sheet. I am full of custard. It's gonna go rancid unless I find a
Hey, no
refrigerator
spoilers. No
Oh, I'm
spoilers.
sorry.
We'll get to
I'm
you.
so sorry.
Okay, and unfortunately that leaves Silver, you get Annabelle Beaumont.
Yeah.
So we'll give our players a couple minutes to go look at their sheets, look them over without spoiling them. And in the meantime, we'll turn to you in the chat to ask what our starting location is this time. Where are we starting? What did we start at last week? I don't know why I always say the mall. We haven't done the mall in like a year, but the mall's a possibility. Space, the moon, my house, a classroom, a swimming pool. I don't think we've done a swimming pool before. Do you even improv the pronunciations? Yes. No, the pronunciations are the only planned part. Muscle Man's trailer, Cheesecake Factory, dried up water park, a dark cave with a disco ball in the middle. Muscle Man's trailer, like Muscle Man, like the wrestler? Like the cream of the crop. That guy? From regular show. Well, I don't know regular show, I'm sorry. So, we're excluding that one. But we'll put it to a vote, as per usual. So we got a swimming pool. I really like Cheesecake Factory. Dried up water park and disco cave. Those are the options, alright? Y'all got 5 minutes to vote. How do I unsubscribe? It's too late. Okay. So, have y'all accessed your sheets? Did you get an okay look at them? Or just at least a cursory glance?
Quickly.
Indeed.
Indeed. Well then, it's time to turn to you all. Chat, prepare your questions, because it's time to ask them questions about each character, and because there's 5 players, we're going to keep these questions relatively short. Maybe only 2 or 3 per player. How do I vote other? You can't. Let's go. First on the docket, I think we'll go to... Well, let's go down from up. First on the docket, Skilled Marks Much. What's up? Oh, and by the way, folks, players, you can, if you'd like to use your own tokens, you can. Otherwise, I'm happy to find them for you. I don't know, Google search something if you think it would be fun attached to the sheet. Okay, Skilled Marks Much. How's it going?
Hello. Relatively fine, given the circumstances.
You're a health, as they're called.
Yeah, that's what they
And by
say.
that I mean only I call them that. Armorer, Artificer, Guild Artisan, you're a Carpenter.
Yep.
Wow. Here's some questions coming in from chat. Are you a marksman?
I wouldn't define myself as a marksman.
What would you define yourself as?
A man of culture and substance.
Ah, damn. Get wrecked. What circumstances? I'm not sure exactly what that means, but what circumstances, Skilled Marks Mooch?
No, I said I'm a man of culture and substance.
No, that was from earlier. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Do you know who else is skilled at Marksmooch?
There's been a whole guild going on for as long as I can remember.
Ooh.
But I might say I'm a candidate for the best Marksmooch spot this year. And
Damn.
yeah, for the circumstances that were mentioned above, once again, I can't really talk about that.
Fair.
It's Marksmooch stuff, no?
Wants Marksmoocher of the Year. Got it. What is your favorite TV show? Why is it regular show?
It might be The Adventures of Marksmooch, which retrace the actual past and history of said guild, but I won't spoil further.
Do you consider yourself smart?
I don't understand the question.
Fair. All right, next character. Scary Berry.
Yep.
Hold on, we're gonna hop away from your spells here because you, Scary Berry or Scary Barry, are an orc, war wizard, knight.
I am indeed, good sir.
So you're from the noble Barry family.
Oh, the noblest of Barry's clan.
What's your land holding?
We have a very modest estate. It's tucked away secretly under a hill.
Estate under a hill. I see.
Yes, it's hidden.
All right.
Secret.
Here's some chat questions. What is so scary about you?
Honestly, the fact that when you look at me, you die.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh no.
Is that like a
Yeah, I'm
blanket
sorry,
thing,
it's
or
just-
just the person who asked the question?
Oh, the person who asked the question is specifically the people who ask that question when they say, like, what's so fearful about you? And I just say, well, you shouldn't have asked that, and they just die.
Sorry, Conspiring Bulbasaur. Looks like you're gonna have to go audio only for this stream.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible.
Are you possibly related to Scary Terry?
I've met him, but we're not related. I kind of think he's a bit of a douche, but we might see past our differences one day.
Fair. Scary Terry is a douche. I'm writing that down. I like this question. Could you please name 5 fears that you have?
Oh, spiders, cheese, the girlfriend, the child, and existential dread of the universe.
Okay, spiders, cheese, GF, child, and existential dread. I believe those are the 5 plagues God sent down to free the Israelites.
It's okay, I missed that bit.
I
was under a hill.
Okay, our starting location is a tie between a swimming pool and Cheesecake Factory. And we're not going to combine them this time, okay, people? So, players, I'm going to ask you, which would you rather start at? A Cheesecake Factory, that is the restaurant, or a swimming pool?
Cheesecake Factory for sure.
Swimming pool. Swimming pool.
Damn it, they don't know either. Okay, we got 2 for Cheesecake Factory, 1 for swimming pool.
Not the cheese. Not the cheese.
The cheese.
It would work so well if it was a cheesecake factory. There would be a reason for a Cartful of Custard to be there.
Just for the sake of tangent vote, I'm gonna say swimming pool.
Okay, fine. We'll do a swimming pool adjoined to a Cheesecake Factory, okay? Do a Cheesecake Factory with a swimming pool. I hope you're all happy with yourselves. Next person.
We are.
Yes.
Toddlerhead the Magnificent.
Oh, yes, yes. That is me. I am a beautiful fairy.
So I see. Or so I hear, at least. We'll see later. Fairy, Warlock, you're also a knight.
Oh, yes.
I guess you're from the Magnificent family.
Milady.
Oh, good day, little sir. Yes, I am from the Magnificent family.
Alright. Let it be private swimming pool for the Cheesecake Factory manager. I don't know. We're just gonna improvise, okay? Are you related to Clorgbane the Destroyer, who has a baby head?
Yes, he is my papa.
Oh, daughter of Clorgbane the Destroyer.
Yes.
Does he own this Cheesecake Factory? Is that
He
your land
owns
holding?
He owns the Cheesecake Factory, and sadly, we had to get a swimming pool installed because the people demanded it.
What's so sad about that?
My wings can get wet, and then I cannot fly.
That is a shame.
Terrible. It's terrible. Also, I'm allergic to water.
Oh, that's even worse.
Just in general.
Allergic to water. That might be relevant, actually. Okay, do you work at the Cheesecake Factory, or you just chill?
No, I just eat there. I do not need to work.
Last question. Who is your biggest rival who has wings?
Tinkerbell.
Rival, Tinkerbell.
I need to kick her ass.
Need to kick her ass. Got it. Alright. Next person. See, we're blowing through these guys. Annabelle Beaumont. What's happening?
Hey, how's it going? Annabelle.
Yo,
I'm a merchant. I used to be a lady, but I changed my mind about that. So here we are.
Congratulations on your transition.
Thank you very much. not a lot of people support this, Good to be heard.
Yes, maybe that's why you're all at the Cheesecake Factory. You're a guild merchant, leather worker.
Yep. Love me some leather.
And you're a kenku.
All I can.
Loves,
I am a kenku.
Loves leather. Got it. Okay, well, here's some questions from the chat. Do you know who Candace is?
Candace. Yes, I do know Candace and her brothers, Phineas and Ferb, I think.
Oh my god. Okay. What do you sell as a guild merchant?
Oh, leather. Just leather. That's all I do. Leather.
Yeah, I think we established that. Okay, here's a question. Oh, okay. 2 more questions. What was the great work you created for someone? Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Thank you, Bulbasaur.
It was a giant leather rubber band.
Has a giant rubber band.
Yes.
But they were unworthy, so you're looking for somebody to receive it who's worthy of the rubber band?
Yes.
Okay, final question. What's your favorite phrase to mimic?
Phrase to mimic. Say, rubber bands away.
You're mimicking somebody else saying that?
Yeah. Someone definitely has said that before.
Fair. And finally, you're a leather worker, and then there's one of those suggestive smileys, which you don't have to answer. Okay. Let's move on to the last character. And this one, I think, is a race and class a lot of people might be unfamiliar with, so we're going to do a bit of a deep dive on this sheet. Cartful of Custard.
You can certainly deep dive into the custard. There's so much custard.
Yes.
You could get lost in it for weeks on end.
Your race is cart, your class is custard carrier, and you're a delivery vehicle. That's your background.
Correct.
Would you mind reading us off your traits on the right?
So, my 2 main personality traits. I am filled to the brim with custard, and I like to play Animal Crossing on the weekends, in which I've modded the game actually, so that the only thing I need to do in it is to deliver custard, because I couldn't be asked with all the other minigames, so I just deliver custard in Animal Crossing.
I see. All custard must be preserved. That's good.
Yes, correct. It is the purest form of substance, in my opinion. No harm can ever come to custard.
And you're insecure because your mother always wanted you to be a pickle cart. That's sad.
That bastard never knew what was right for me. I'll tell you what.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're filled to the brim with custard. It's gonna go rancid unless you find a refrigerator soon.
Yes. That is why I have come to this cheesecake factory to deliver them custards to use in their cheesecakes.
And thankfully, you know the message cantrip, so you can speak with people. Okay.
Oh, thank God! I thought my cart full of custard was just going to have to shake uncontrollably to try and communicate.
And I gave you an expeditious retreat so that you can dash if you need to, and that's it. You don't have any attacks.
Can I dash? Because my race says that I probably need a horse to pull.
Yes.
Yeah, what does dashing mean for me particularly?
It means you're very handsome. Okay. You got a lot of questions coming in from the chat,
Oh my
so
God.
we're just gonna speed through them. One or two word answers. Ready?
Okay.
Race, cart.
Yes.
Who's your favorite Animal Crossing character?
Isabel.
Are you related to the Spartan cart and the new German brand Elite car?
Can you repeat the question?
So what kind of custard do you deliver?
It's fresh.
Do you drive around in a park?
No, roads. I deliver custard.
What flavored custard?
Custard. Flavor custard.
What character do you play as in Mario Kart?
Mario, I'm boring.
Are you the custard or the cart? And is the Kool-Aid man the Kool-Aid or the pitcher?
I don't know about the Kool-Aid man, you should go ask him. But I am just a cart, and the custard is the fluid with which I am filled weekly.
How long has it been since you have been first filled with custard?
A week exactly. It's my last delivery.
Do you have blood?
Yes, flowing through my wooden body.
This is your last delivery?
Ever.
It's terrifying.
After this, I am retiring, actually.
Wow,
No.
congratulations. Well, it's time to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Alright, chat. We get the name of some Cheesecake Factory people that might be here at the Cheesecake Factory with our heroes.
Feels here.
Do we get the name of some people of Cheesecake? Oh, right, and we have a pool. I keep forgetting. Let me find a good restaurant map here. Always so terrible. Okay. Actually, this one has a pool. Look at this. Perfect. Oh, that's not a pool. Well, it's a pool now.
The blue bit.
Here's the... Yeah, here's your Cheesecake Factory pool, okay? Factory pool. Factory pool. And we're just gonna name this the Cheesecake Factory. This episode of Total Improv brought to you by the Cheesecake Factory. Alright, do y'all have any tokens you want to use? You can add them to your sheets now, otherwise I'm gonna start giving them to you.
I was unable to find an adequate image.
Fine.
Fair enough. Oh, here's skilled Marksmooch. That's one. Oh my goodness, so many names. Okay, we're just gonna go, can you fill me? No. No more questions. This is one of the servers. His name is Gorgonzola. Oh my god. Okay, here's a sentient cannon. Their name is Bradley. Here's a person. Their name is Captain Cheese. A lot of names. Thank you all for the names. We're just gonna fill them in as we go, but this is enough to get started, so let's just add the player tokens now. Cartful of Custard. I guess I'll find you a cart full of custard.
Do we just send you the images and then you put that into a token, or?
You can add it into your sheet if you go in to edit it, but I mean, if you just want to put it on Discord, I can add it. It's easy enough. Okay, here's Cartful of Custard. Scary Berry, you're an orc. Let's just find you an orc image to use.
I'm also a knight. I feel like should get some sort of cooler knightly image of an orc.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Usually I just choose a random one. But let's
Maybe on
see
a
here.
skateboard, carrying a couple of katanas.
A knightly orc. Oh, here we have a dashing half-orc.
Ooh.
How's that?
Indeed, dashing.
That's literally what it was titled.
Does he have a mustache?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
And that just leaves Annabelle Beaumont, who is a Kenku. Kenku Bard.
Yeah. Can't really find anything that's good.
How about this?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, and we already have our first summon before we even start from the chat. Jay has summoned a spoopy skeleton named Lifeguard Jones. You know, that's a good idea. They probably could use a lifeguard. Now that I think about it. Okay. Do you all feel prepared? Because
No,
too
but
bad.
that's the
We're
point.
starting. Yes. It was a trick question. Okay, here's Lifeguard Jones. And here we are at the combination cheesecake factory pool. No, that's there we go. The Cheesecake Factory, where dreams are made and dreams are lost. Recently, the Cheesecake Factory management has decided to add a pool to their fine establishment. The reason? Customer demand, apparently. Now, a lifeguard watches as Bradley, the cannon, swims back and forth. Our heroes find themselves enjoying a nice day here. Oh, Summonator, yes. Random events are now active. Also, and the first thing that happens is Kyle, you get somebody in the chat gifted you a magic item. A strong one. Roll a 1d5. Or 1d10, and we'll divide by 2. Okay, that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start off with Splint Armor of Resistance, so that's cool.
Yep.
For those wondering, I think that just gives you, well, okay, I guess you have to choose the kind. We'll roll for it.
I'll roll for it. What do you want to roll?
No, I got it. We good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get Splint Armor of Psychic Resistance.
Ooh.
So, you got that on, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, thank, who did that? Thank Alolan Vulpix.
Oh, beautiful Pokemon. Thank you very much, Alolan Vulpix. Hope to see you in your Ninetales form one day.
Okay. Wow, that's some nice armor you got on, Scary Berry, says Bradley, coming up, but sitting on the pool. Oh my god, what the Okay, I guess we're diving right into it. Suddenly, two things happen. A random event, Annabelle Beaumont finds a poo. So that happens.
Ew. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh my god!
Are you gonna be subtle about that?
Have you never? No.
Cartful of Custard
have nothing to be
shuffles
ashamed
up to
of.
you and uses the message cantrip to tell you that's not the food they serve here. That is just a shit.
Cartful of Custard, you're so offended? You pull out a gun. That's right. Somebody spent 2,000 points to give you a gun.
Don't worry about this. I'm not pointing it at you.
Oh my god, he's got a gun, says Captain Cheese. Here, hold on, let me give you gun control.
Now you should do that to the United States of America.
I'm just gonna call the manager.
Hey, don't. Whoever freaked out about me having a gun, I want to message cantrip them and say, "Don't worry about the gun. I want to hide it quickly in the custard which I'm carrying, and I want to tell them that I'm here for the custard delivery."
Roll Sleight of Hand.
All right. Do I just click on the thing?
Yep, click on the skill in your sheet. Oh no, you hide it terribly. It just sticks out of the custard, the muzzle just facing out. I'm calling the manager, says Captain Cheese.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, guys. You need to help me hide this fucking gun. Cartful of Custard
I yell
tumbles
out.
over the pool and throws the gun in.
Alright, what's going on here? Clorgbane the Destroyer, the canon manager of this cheesecake factory. You throw the gun in the pool. Right as
I'm here to make the custard delivery.
I heard there was a gun. Yeah, that custard cart has a gun.
I have no gun.
Make a
Well, I did. It's in the pool now. I misplaced it.
Sir, you can't drop your gun in the pool.
Yeah,
What?
listen, I kind of freaked out. I wasn't sure what to do with it. Gun
What
just
the
sort of
hell?
appeared in my hands, and I don't like guns, so I threw it in the pool. No
Um,
offense, Bradley. I just
Why
And-
can't he drop guns in the pool? By the way.
Because it'll get waterlogged and stop working, silly. Dives in and pulls out the
Ah.
gun. Here you go, sir. This is America. We're at a cheesecake factory. You can carry around your
Oh.
gun as much as you'd like.
Oh my god.
all right.
It's got too real.
All right. Thankfully,
But
I just-
anyway, I mean,
thankfully,
anyway,
I
I'm
just,
here to deliver the custards.
Oh, you're the custard delivery guy. Well, that's great, says Clorgbane the Destroyer. Suddenly, another random event happens. And thankfully, I just bought the new Spelljammer compendium. So dropping... Suddenly the ceiling has a hole broken into it. And dropping from the sky comes 3 space clowns. Yes, that's
Shoot
right,
them.
space clowns. These are the new canon race released yesterday by Wizards of the Coast.
I swear, ever since we got this pool, random shit like this keeps happening.
Oh, I know, my daughter Toddlerhead. Do you remember a simpler time? Says Clorgbane to you, Toddlerhead.
Yes,
was
I
just-
remember this simpler time.
Yes, let's have a flashback to when we just served cheesecake in the gardens while they deal with those space clowns. Or in the churchyard. Okay, we're in a churchyard.
Oh,
Oh, daughter, you're so young. Younger than you were back before this flash. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
oh yes, I always know what you say, Father. Why is
This-
it that I was born allergic to water?
Why are you allergic to water indeed, Toddlerhead? There's something I've always been meaning to tell you.
Yes, Father.
You have a half-sister.
I have sister.
Yes.
But where?
One who's allergic to fire.
No wonder she could not go into the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, infamously. We cleanse everyone who walks in with fire, he says.
As is tradition.
I want you now to meet your new half-sister. Tinkerbell? Hey, Dad and new sister.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
You-
you're my sister, says Tinkerbell.
Yes, I am. And you are my sister, I suppose.
Humph, she says, like I would ever be your sister. You look like a stinky butthole. Oh, that's
No,
not
you
a way to talk to your sister, Tink. Oh, Dad! Oh, I don't want anything to do with Toddlerhead. Clorgbane puzzles. You know, Toddlerhead, your sister is getting her law degree right now.
Yes, I am aware.
You could take an example from her, Toddlerhead.
But I'm already taking a degree as a tooth fairy.
Yeah, you want to be a tooth fairy? More like a loser fairy. Ha ha ha.
Says the
Clorgbane
bitch that gets
high-fives
set
her.
on fire. Father,
You take that back, Toddlerhead. That's it.
but it is true.
I'm gonna go take Tinkerbell out for lunch, and you're gonna eat the straw over there.
Not again. Oh, straw.
That flashback was a lot more scarring than I remember, says Clorgbane.
For some reason, I have mixed feelings towards you again, Father.
All right, hands up. That custard is ours, say the clowns.
I immediately begin shooting at them with my gun. As they
Right.
get
Okay, you seriously clipped out there, but somehow it was more fitting. You shoot them with a gun.
Yes,
It hits.
they're not going to
Shoot him.
get my custard.
Oh god, he's got a gun. Why do you have a gun?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is I gotta protect this fucking custard.
Turn into Batman, Cartman, excuse me.
What did I say?
Why is that Kenku eating a poo?
It's fucking delicious, that's why.
And
Listen. Y'all three motherfuckers just done walked into a world you ain't understand. I strongly suggest you leave, for I ice another one of you.
the two still alive start backing away. We'll be back for that custard, they say. And hold on, we're looking at your backstories. We're gonna be back with Scary Terry, the douche, and
Oh, excuse me, sir. Mr.
And-
Bradley, would you be so kind as to shoot one of these with your cannon end?
and we stole a giant rubber band, by the way.
Was it made of leather?
And they say, we're both candidates for Mark's Moocher of the Year.
What did I just say?
They're both candidates for Mark's Moocher of the Year, and we're gonna succeed unless somebody stops us and take the title from whoever else was worthy of it. And also, they say, we're gonna douse this whole restaurant in water, not just the pool. Okay, peace. They beam back up and disappear.
That is terrible news. Did you hear that, Father?
Yes, I did. Ah, well, at least your sister will still be around.
I hope my sister spotted them so I can get rid of them. They mumbled.
Mr. the Destroyer, sir. Hey, we gotta get this. Where'd he go?
Yes?
We gotta get this custard in your refrigerators as soon as possible. Otherwise, they're gonna come back and they're gonna attack me again. I don't know how many bullets this thing has.
Oh, so you want to fight the aliens? Well, says Clorkbane the Destroyer, you want to save this cheesecake factory?
They specifically told us they're gonna come back for the custard, so we gotta get it to your refrigerators for safety.
I see. What do you think about this, honey, and well, you don't have a job, but if you had a job, would drop Cartful of Custard as outwheels your mom.
Mom?
Of pickles. Mom? Oh, is this your mom? Says Clorkbane.
How did you not know that?
Oh, I don't know. All carts look the same to me. No offense.
Well, she never told you about her son.
That's a very mean thing
No.
to say, by the way.
Oh, well, if it isn't my disappointment, says Cartful of Pickles.
I do have a gun, and I also hate you.
Well, that's too bad. Too bad I'm dating your employer. You can call Clorkbane the Destroyer Dad now. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
Dad
technically he's not my employer. I'm more like a freelancer in this whole operation.
now. Oh, you don't even have a job, she says.
I
knew
have
you
a
would always
job.
be a disappointment.
People pay me to deliver custard.
Come on, Clorkbane, honey. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want that custard anywhere near my fridge as long as aliens are coming. Figure out a different way to deal with this.
I have your signature on a contact that says this custard needs to get into your refrigerators today. If you don't accept my custard and don't give me, you can accept my custard if you want. If you don't give me payment, I am taking it up with the Custard Cart Union.
You can take it up with the Custard Cart Union, but you know the rules. And Cartful of Pickles continues. One spoiled pickle and you're out of one spoiled cartful and you're out of the union.
God, this union leads a shit ton of reform, honestly.
All right, bye.
I do love drama.
This is
I'm a little bit of a
terrible.
custard.
That was
Yeah,
intense.
they have bigger problems here. They took my rubber band away from me.
Sorry, we had a spotlight summon on Lifeguard Jones, so I guess he's gonna give a monologue now. Oh, tragic! 5 souls thrust into a conflict for which they did not ask, and here I am simply tanning my bones. For many moons I have sat here by this pool, watching them faff about. When will they truly understand that what they need is not the approval of a father, or a mother, or a lover, or a sister, or a brother, or a guild, or anything like that? What they need is one another. Perhaps I shall assist them on this journey. Sploosh! He swims over. Do you need help? He asks.
Can you help me get this custard into a refrigerator?
Nay, but I can do another thing. Wait, there is one refrigerator I know of.
Oh,
It's on the
Yes.
Space Clown mothership.
That sounds far away.
It is far up in space. I don't know how to get there. Anyone have any ideas?
If
Fly,
only we had a
obviously.
giant rubber band.
Why not just fly there?
A giant rubber band! That's brilliant!
But right, they stole it from me. If you could supply me with a copious amount of leather, maybe I could make another rubber band.
Alas, I have no skin.
Oh.
Hey, out of the pool! There's no lifeguard attending, says Lifeguard Jones to skilled Mark Smooch.
Can I just sneak about in the pool?
Roll a stealth check. Give the Jones a magic... Oh, Lifeguard Jones. Okay, you start drowning. Ah, damn it!
Alright.
You're wearing heavy armor. The Jones takes out his magic item that he was just given. An arrow of slaying. And dives into the water.
gonna fucking kill you.
Here I come, he says. And he holds it out like one of those paddle boards in front of him. And uses it to float, to swim over. Grab onto the arrow, quick!
I'm a bit concerned, but I'm gonna try to do what he says.
You grab a hold of the arrow and he drags you out back to shore, dropping you down.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I wasn't looking properly, but next time will be the good one.
No, don't. Never mind. Whatever. It says. I have reason to get to the mothership as well, says Lifeguard Jones. They have my skin. And thankfully I was able to get this other magic item off of them. He pulls out a potion of supreme healing. Anybody want this one? I'll hold on to
yeah.
it in case of an emergency.
Currently, I think we are all happy.
Maybe this alien clone guy with the cross on him?
Do you think you could mix the potion of supreme healing with the custard remaining in my cart to dilute it to make like a lot of potions of regular healing?
That would spoil the custard.
That's true, that would completely go against my character sheet. I'm so sorry.
Oh, why don't you just drop it into the pool so that if someone is drowning, then they are just getting healed over and over. It is an endless cycle of not dying.
Scary Berry, you're the wealthiest patron of this cheesecake factory.
No, why, yes, indeed, sir.
Your family owns a space program, correct?
You're not supposed to tell people about my family's endeavors. But indeed,
But-
it is true.
Well, good. Then that's how we can get to space. All we need to do is have you speak with your girlfriend.
Yes, yes, about that. It may be
What?
a bit harder than imagined. She's actually off at the moment, raising the infant, the small, the thing. What do you call them? Oh, the child, I believe they're called. I guess I could give it a try.
If I may ask, who is this girlfriend?
Oh, she is my long time lover. We've been together for many a year. But sometimes you just have to run away and play some games or enjoy yourself, go for a swim, maybe indulge in some cheesecake. And you don't want the time to be ruined by a small child. So you kind of sneak away, leave the situation. Now have to go back. This'll be fun. I guess I could give her a call. Is there a telebox knocking around here? Lifeguard Jones, do you have a long communication device?
Sure. He takes out his Motorola Razr flip phone.
Okay, I hope you have the minutes for this. I'll
It's
be
not
back
long
in about.
distance, is it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. But I'll be back in about 45 minutes with an answer. I will go and ring. Oh, hello, darling. Any chance? Yes, I'm just out. No, it's okay. No, it's okay, darling. I'm just out with a few friends at the moment. Oh, yes, yes, I know I didn't inform you beforehand. I apologize, darling. I will be home shortly, but I will be bringing a few guests, if that's okay. Oh, okay, darling, it's okay. We will try to keep it down. I assure you we will make no noise. We will not wake the small child. Okay, I'll see you soon. I love you much. 45 minutes later. I
So-
believe I have secured us secretly transport from my secret estate to space.
Lifeguard Jones is playing solitaire. What's everybody else doing while they wait?
Can I try to steal some items from Lifeguard Jones while he's not looking?
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
I'm still in the pool to be stealthier.
Yep, so you... yeah, you steal his arrow of slaying.
That's one.
What's Toddlerhead doing?
I am adding some custard powder onto the custard. The more
Ah.
custard, the longer it will last.
And what's Cartful of Custard doing?
I'm shuffling violently, making the custards wave around frantically because I don't want custard powder to be added to the custard. It would ruin the custard. I have communicated this to Toddlerhead many times, but I cannot leave because my speed is 0.
And Annabelle Beaumont?
Oh, I'm going to fly around and try to shit in the custard.
You're trying to
I got a
shit
feeling
in the
that-
custard?
Yeah. We have to make a roll for that.
Yeah, make a con check to roll to poop. Make a shit check. Make a poop check.
I'm going to shoot you if you shit in my custard. All custard must be preserved, and that is unacceptable.
Oh, okay. Annabelle Beaumont, you try to poop, but instead a clue falls out and Scary Berry picks it up. So that was the next random event. A clue falls out of your bum. Or cloaca. Into Scary
Oh, I
Berry's
was
hands.
looking for that.
Yes, a clue. It's fuck. Oh. It's a bunch of fairy dust mixed with glitter. What could this mean?
How was it a strip club? I admit it.
Annabelle, you were eating that space clown earlier, weren't you?
Space Cloud? Oh yeah. Space Cloud. It's still... It's strip club, isn't it?
Why did the
The one with
space
all the
clown
fairies?
have fairy dust in it?
Very
Okay.
dusty, say. I am somewhat knowledgeable on fairy dust. How did it taste?
Ah, it tasted like rainbows and sunshine.
That is the call sign of the
And
Tinkerbell.
coconut.
Coconut! That is Tinkerbell!
Indeed, it tastes of tink. It's a tink taste.
The worst kind of taste.
You don't think Tinkerbell is associated with the space clowns, the most despicable race of space and clown?
You know how she is, Jones. You know how she is. She tries to get away with father, but I know the truth, that she is rotten.
I see. Well, shall we be off to your home then, Scary Berry?
One moment, good sir. Mr. Cart, how much is it to procure the shit-flavoured custard inside your contents right now?
It's not shit flavored. He never shat in the custard. The custard is preserved.
No offense, sir, but I don't believe your custard of this moment in time will taste any better than shit. So how much...
Are you
Procure.
insulting my custard?
I would like to procure your custard.
He is insulting your custards.
I got one
He's
question.
complimenting your custard.
Why are you trying to buy my custard if you think it tastes like shit, huh?
Because I understand how you feel about your custard, and I wouldn't want you to feel bad if I suggested maybe to empty your custard. So I would like to buy it, therefore it's my own. I can relieve the custard on the floor of this establishment.
On
and
the
I would
floor?
like on the floor.
Okay, buddy.
He
Listen
insulted the
here.
custards again.
I
I'm
would
not
like-
just some dime a dozen custard hander out, okay? I've been tasked with delivering this custard safely to a refrigerator so it doesn't spoil. You hear me?
Then what would be your price to break? Bear in mind, I would like to take you on this adventure, but I would also like to upgrade you from Cartful of Custard to Cartful of Bradley the Giant Cannon.
Alright, just one question. You got a refrigerator?
I do at my home.
Then it's a deal.
Deal, good sir. Now I would just like to ask good Bradley, come with, sir. And I'll grab Cartful of Custard, I'll bring you with me. I'm like, good sir, Bradley, you will join us on this fair quest.
Oh, okay, says Bradley. You're so handsome, Scary Berry.
Thank you, sir. I've noticed that myself. Now, companions, shall we be off to my abode? Oh, also, we may have to be extremely quiet because the small child may be asleep when we get there. We may have to go round the back. So just notice that when we arrive. Off
No
we
problem
go!
for a cart full of custard with a mounted turret and a fucking assault rifle.
I will bring you along, good sir, and I will drag him behind me and lead the way to my house with the spaceship.
And so our heroes set forth on their way to the house of Scary Berry. Unfortunately, Toddler the Head. What was your name again? Toddler Head the
Toddlerhead.
Magnificent. As you travel, you find yourself becoming very fatigued. Perhaps it was those 20 cheesecakes you ate before leaving. You gain 1 level of fatigue.
Alright.
Finally,
What?
while Tyler the Head follows exhausted, you make it to your home, Scary Berry, where all is peaceful and quiet so far. You peek in the window, the kitchen window. Your wife is sitting there checking texts on her phones. Baby must already be in bed.
Let's stay quiet, everybody, and let's sneak around the back to the ship in the backyard. We'll be off on our way. No need to disturb the household. Let's just
My wheels creak and squeal at every miniature movement that I make.
Everybody roll stealth.
So far, so good.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a bad stealth check.
Alright, here's where I need to figure out how to roll stealth.
You just click on stealth in your skills from your character sheet.
Well, that's a 5. That's, I mean, this is a group check. Oh, y'all actually did pretty well, all things considered. But is it enough to beat your girlfriend's passive perception? Or perception check? It is. Quietly, cannon mounted in the back, you sneak around. But wait, weren't you supposed to put the custard in the refrigerator?
Oh God.
Barry, there's no easy way to say this. I'm gonna have to enter the house if I want to put this custard in your refrigerator.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you have some sort of alternate custard transportation device with which you can take the custard out of my cart, out of my back, and put it into the refrigerator without me entering the home.
Let us me and Cartful of Bradley, soon to be, will enter the home. Everybody else just keep quiet, sneak around, and we'll meet you in the back. You will see a giant spaceship. Go and get a seat. Let's enter the home. Hi, darling.
You
Yes,
finally
it is
returned.
I.
You've been at that
It's
damn
I.
cheesecake factory for 2 weeks.
Oh, you are so beautiful when you're angry. It hasn't been 2 weeks, has it? It feels like 2 hours. Oh, shush, oh, please, yes, keep it down, because we don't want to wake the small child. Just
Get out of
bringing
my
in- I
house.
did- I'm just going to make a delivery. I've got a delivery for your small gift.
Make a
And
persuasion
I'll bring
check.
in. Yeah. Persuasion. It's just a small gift, darling. Just going to
Oh my god.
add this to the refrigerator
1 second.
for you and the child.
As you're moving. Oh, ooh, spicy. As you're going through Cartful of Custard, you peek in and you see lying on the ground a used condom.
What?
Look, you found a clue. Okay.
Cartful of Custard is going to wheel his way on top of the condom so as to shield it from sight and wait for a more opportune moment to mention this.
Oh, darling, you know I love you more than anything. Custard, dear sir, would you like to enter your contents into the refrigerator as required? I will just have a lovely chat with my lovely wife here while we have a moment.
You realize
before
that's just gonna fill your entire refrigerator with
Oh,
custard.
that's
It's a liquid.
fine. Yes,
No,
that's
Dear,
fine.
please
It's gonna.
get out
You
of here.
got like any? You
Now's
got
not
like
a
any
good time.
mason jars?
No, it's okay. Let me just and I flip the thing upside like a bathtub with the
When you-
door open. I'm like,
when you,
it'll be fine. You pour it in there, good
When
sir.
you open the fridge, there's a naked Suda dragon inside.
Oh, a dragon pet. Is this
I-
for the small child?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Oh, what an amazing gift you've brought the child. This is amazing. Custard, sir,
Bark.
please.
Bark
Empty
goes the
your
dragon. Bark.
empty your contents, good Custard, sir, into the bathtub-shaped refrigerator. It's not a problem. I'm like, oh, darling, I do have some friends with me. I hope you don't mind. I assumed while the baby was asleep, you would be okay. You might enjoy your time, bit of peace and quiet, maybe sleep. So I'm just going to
Cartful of Custard
show the guys
very
around.
quickly pours all of the custard into the refrigerator and tries to go back on top of the used condom before Barry gets back.
Okay. But there's nobody to push you. Unless Annabelle Beaumont's pushing you.
Oh god, that's
Oh, it's okay. Well, yeah, you can do. Oh, don't mind these, darling. So we shall be on our way rather soon. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. With you, yes,
You suddenly hear from the bedroom.
Ah,
it's the child.
perfect.
You should be gone.
Okay, yes, that's a sweet darling. Kisses, darling, kisses, darling.
Mwah, her breath tastes
Mwah.
scaly. It's weird.
Oh, she must have been eating more of the old usual sandwiches of tuna. Let us be off. And I shut the fridge door, even though it's upside down. I'm like, to space, companions.
Barry, can we talk about something when we get on the spaceship?
Oh yes, anything at all is perfectly fine with me. Let's just be off before I have to help the small child. Have to do the things, poo, and the like. So let us be off to space. That sounds far more interesting.
You go down to the cellar, where you find lying there a rocket, a space shuttle. You have a space shuttle under your house. A British one. A British space shuttle. That looks like a van.
Yes.
On top of a booster rocket.
That, I think it is.
Nah, I hope you don't mind, but this is my spaceship, but it's actually not quite a spaceship, so please don't offend it in any way. It's kind of sentient in a way, sort of.
Would you like design?
Yeah,
spaceship?
don't offend me, says the rocket. The van. Oh, wait, no, he's British. Yeah, don't offend me, he says. I'm just a regular old space shuttle. You got an issue?
No, I think you look quite beautiful. Magnificent, even.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Space Shuttle Man. Hey, is it okay if I bring guns and an artillery cannon on you?
Sure, I'm British, but this is America.
Don't worry, we had him brought over for his attitude.
Oh,
I
wait.
do love the British.
Scary Barry, you start to get on the rocket ship, and we had a random event just activate again. And the random event is Scary Barry begins to sing a song about what he's doing.
Oh, we are going onto the spaceship, and I think it's going to be a pretty quick trip, so everybody on board before you're left alone. There you go.
Moving.
Scary Barry, your wife is cheating on you.
I'm like, oh. You know. Very well, off we go. Shall we be on our way, good sir?
You gonna be okay, Scary Barry?
Oh, yes, it's
Sometimes we
perfectly
sing songs
fine.
to cope.
Oh, I cope with much more than that, good sir. But at the moment, I will refuse to let these space clowns show up, disrespect me, walk away all blazar. I didn't even get to ask them to perform. So, after you.
Right. Come on, everybody. To space.
Everybody go and find a seat now, and I'll push the cart on as well.
Right, come on, says the space.
I don't suppose there's many seats for carts in this space shuttle.
Oh, it's okay. We have plenty of space in the old boot, as they call it.
Yeah,
The seats here feel wonderful.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I grew them myself.
Very talented of you.
Thanks. You're very Complimentary. Oh, 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 oh.
Just before I step onto the ship, I'll take one last look back at the house and sort of sigh. Just, off we go.
Oops. And so, our heroes, right, strap yourselves in. Just another Wednesday in it, and we'll be off.
I leave it up to you, good ship.
Right. You take off in T-minus 10.
Space
9,
clown ship. That's all we have. That's all we have to go on. Just space
Okay.
clowns. I leave the rest
6,
with you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Geronimo!
Ignition. And suddenly you find yourselves blasting off into space. As you rocket towards the stars, the planet disappears far below you. Soon
Just
enough,
staring into space.
soon enough, you're surrounded only by a star field. But what awaits you in this field of stars? I guess we'll find out after this 10-minute intermission, because this will be the break. And we're at the halfway point.
Get a drink.
Yeah, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. Mics are still hot on the stream, just FYI, but I mean, you can talk with chat or each other or whatever.
Cartful
you
of,
want.
Cartful of Custards is going to take this downtime to try and explain the scary very that he saw a used condom on the kitchen floor back at his house.
That's perfectly fine, sir. We have an arrangement of sorts. We've been together so long, and the child came along. We would never split up for the child's sake. But I do thank you for looking out for me, sir. I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, so it's a consensual thing.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, no problem then. You know,
It's okay.
I thought there was something going on.
It's
Turns
okay.
out you just like being a cuck, and that's totally fine.
Indeed.
We
You
support
You should see some of my conquests, and I pull out a flip phone and I start showing you some of the carts I've got photos of.
Oh no!
Oh wow, look at the wheels on that one.
Oh, I know. Oh,
I'm too horny to even start questioning
good
how this
way.
would work anatomically.
Oh, it doesn't need to sometimes. Surely you know how it feels when you slosh a bit of custard around in yourself.
All right.
Sometimes when you're alone, you do strange things.
The prediction is up. Today's prediction is, or you can vote for points, folks. Will skilled Marks get Marks Moocher of the Year? We'll find out by the end of the session, hopefully. I'll be back
I hope so.
in just a few minutes. I'm gonna get a snack. But stay tuned. We'll be back in 10.
I have a question to you, Cartful of Custard.
Yes, go on.
If your mother is the Cartful of Pickles, and she is dating my father, does that mean I have another half sibling?
Yeah, I suppose technically that does make us half siblings, and also it does make me step sibling to Tinkerbell.
I mean, has your mother married her father?
Has my mother married her father?
Yes.
No, that's illegal.
Oh. Sorry to bring up a touchy subject.
Yeah, it is currently illegal for carts to marry other people. Cartful of anything. else.
No. I mean, incest is illegal. My mother can't marry her father.
I see, but different places have different arrangements.
Yeah, well, anyway, you know, my mom, she never understood me all that much, and it's a bit of a touchy subject.
Oh, I understand you very much. My father
It
is
all
the same.
started when I was born.
Oh no.
And I can only communicate with one of you at a time, so it's going to change every sentence I say. I go on a very long tirade explaining all my childhood trauma about my mum always wanting me to become a pickle cart,
Oh my
but
God.
me always wanting custards. And each and every one of you gets about 20% of the full story. And with that, I need to go get some water, because I chose a voice that's bad on the throat.
You chose Batman. One looked at this Cartful of Custard and said, Batman voice.
Could somehow find a way to get him Batmobile wheels on his cart.
Bat Custard.
It says Bat Custard, but it's actually cart full of Bradley. He emptied the custard.
God.
I upgraded him to have a giant mech cannon on his back. Sentient cannon. Heart man.
Custard is jacked with weapons.
At this point, he's just an anime character.
Someone should give him just extra stuff. Just make him the most fucking overpowered character. Just a cart full of weapons and bombs.
So I wonder, really, without this arrangement made, did the relationship sour because of the child, Sperry Berry?
Oh no, we always sort of had a few people at a time, if you know what I mean. We was also just very generous, but I go how do you say both ways? Is that a term you understand?
Ah, yes, I understand
yes,
that.
yes. You see, so it was quite fortuitous.
We are birds of the same feathers, you and I.
Oh yes, it's good fun. At the end of the day, any hole is a conquerable goal. So, how did you enjoy that shit you found before on the floor? I don't understand why you feel that I needed to eat it, but again, I ain't going to judge.
My mother always used to feed me shit. Said it was economical. I find words very hard sometimes. Maybe it's because of all the shit I've eaten.
Maybe. I mean, mothers are often known as being quite wise, but they're not always the best.
Don't you dare say anything against my mama.
Oh no, I'm
She raised me right.
talking more about my own.
We all have parental issues then, is that the unifying theme?
Well, I believe so. Some memories you just have to leave in the past. I believe most people tend to say you have to conquer your feelings and your demons and fight them and head on and such so and etc. But I believe the opposite is also appropriate. Just put all your little feelings in a nice, neat little box and lock it and throw away the key and bury it very deep. And all will work out in the end.
That's a real unhealthy way to cope with your feelings, man.
No, it serves me perfectly fine. Would
Hey,
anybody...
Listen, I know a good therapist I can recommend you to. They're a cart, like me, but they're real good.
I would happily go and see. Said, Cart, that's not a problem. Are you setting me up on a date? It's quite nice.
Hey, don't fuck the cart. Your therapist, it's a professional setting. Yeah, things get all weird if you...
Oh, I see. It's one of them you have to pay. I understand. I get it.
Okay, think about it this way. It's like a prostitute for your brain.
And how would that work? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, you pay them money and they fix your brain for you.
Oh, that sounds amazingly fun time. What an experience. I
So
will,
roleplay.
I will, yes. Would anybody like to accompany me on this cart brain changing experience one day?
Okay.
Oh yes, that sounds very nice.
Oh, beautiful time. That sounds amazing.
That was it's actually perfect timing on the intermission because my produce basket arrived right when I called it, so I just put a bunch of veggies away. But now I'm back. Did I miss anything important?
Oh, everything.
Everything, so much.
I gotta give y'all
that.
that.
A therapist.
Y'all enjoying yourself so far? I mean, it sounds like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Orb, I think they have gone mad. Well, good. That's
Gone mad, you say?
if you're worried about
You
that,
assume
George.
I wasn't like this originally.
If you're worried about that, George, then you should tune in on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time because we're doing the fundraiser stream for Take This. But I guess we'll talk about that more after intermission when we do the promotional thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your roleplay.
Yeah, we've decided we're going to go to a therapist.
Good.
Scary Barry will be accompanied by me.
Lovely.
Sounds like an amazing time. Apparently it's brain. Amazing for the brain.
Not the first time we've gone to therapy in Total Improv.
Oh yes, it will apparently fix the brain.
I recall one time the characters went to therapy and then somebody used Summon Mother, so the therapist walked over to a chest and was like, I brought somebody to speak with you, and opened it and their mother hopped out. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
So much madness, so much space. Yes, and actually, you know, since I might as well go find them. There's random encounter tables in the new module for space. The one that just came out yesterday. Let's just do that. They'll probably we can do Spelljammer rules too. Although really, there's not going to be any rules here. Astral encounters. Here we go. Great, I have a 1d100 table. Wait, no, we're not back yet. Why did you... Okay, I guess this will happen right when we come out of intermission. Which it is now. Okay. Well, y'all ready to get started again? Everybody back?
I guess so.
Yep.
That's 2.
Yep.
3. Joe, are you there? Mr. Cart? He's...
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Why would I be? No. Carts
Carts-
don't need to do that.
You never know. Wait, how's this still playing music? Heck? I am Madness, Corb. Oh, can't deny that. Okay, I'll make sure... Why is it still playing music if...
It's not playing music for me.
Yeah, it's not supposed to. I can't stop the music.
Please don't stop the music.
Oh no. Oh, thanks for the bits. Make a farting noise. Wait, hold on everybody before you start activating more things. Oh my god. The audience is going crazy with the points today. Not that I can blame them. This is a very exciting session. But before we do any of that, we're going to do the promotional segment. And then we'll dive back into things. So. Welcome back, everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for staying tuned to Total Improv. We're back. We're live with the second half of this. You've placed your votes. Now it's time to find out who's correct within the next hour, probably. But before we do that, as always, it's time for a little bit of promotion of the self and perhaps others. There we go. Now you can all see my beautiful face for a moment as I talk to you. If you like this and you want to see more, well, you should follow this channel and stuff, because we do this multiple times a week, including this Friday, where we'll be doing a charity stream for Start Playing Games. More specifically for Take This through the medium of Start Playing Games. It is a paid game, however, proceeds from that game will go straight to Take This, a charity that works to help the stigmatized mental illness. So, let me go find the link, and if you have the chance, come sign up for it. And George will be in it. So, hold on a sec. As well, usually I promote my new games on here because I am a professional DM. This is what I do, but I think all of them are full. Oh, wait, there's one tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. My homebrew campaign still has a few slots left. You can find more info about that on the Discord, but, yeah, thanks to everybody in the community so far who's helped to fill up my games. Here's the link to that charity game this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I think that's all I have to promote this time. And patreon.com/totalimprov if you really want to support the channel. Anything you five want to promote this day?
Like what?
Just a prevailing ideology of love and mutual tolerance.
We appreciate.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Always worth checking. Some people got instas and so on and so forth. Okay. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and now it's time to go back to the action. Okay. Space. The final frontier. Unless you're in D&D, and then it's like the second final frontier, because there's the astral plane after that. But right now, you're just in space. Oh, somebody sent you a heart, Joe.
Yeah, it's my girlfriend.
Oh. Well, thanks, Joe's girlfriend, for tuning in. Now, before we dive into things, what was the random event that happened? I wasn't really paying attention. One got voted for. Scary Berry gets turned into candy.
What?
Or vice versa if they are candy. Oh,
Yes,
I guess I
open
forgot to turn
bonus.
that off. Okay, Scary Berry. You
What,
turned into
Scary-
candy.
What candy?
That's a good question. What candy, Scary Berry?
Shit. Giant Christmas cane.
You turn into a giant Christmas cane, candy cane. You'll keep all your same stats, but now you're a candy cane.
I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't notice it happened. Like, you will all see that I've just transformed, but I don't know.
That's what space does to a guy.
I'm existential dread.
Scary Barry, what happened to you, man?
Well, it was all a long time ago, and I was a very small child. But eventually, I grew up, and I'm an orc. It's who I am. Why? How? What's wrong with you?
You're a candy cane, my man. You're a
Well, that's
straight
a
up like
offensive
Christmas
thing
candy
to-
cane. No, you are. Is there a mirror on board?
It's a very specific, hurtful thing to say.
Listen, I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm being factual. I'm making an observation.
But you're saying oh my god! Holy shit! I'm a candy cane.
Yeah.
How pretty!
What's going on? Somebody help me! How do I walk? How do I breathe? Holy shit! Do I see?
Do you even
I
have
mean-
your mustache?
Do I have my mustache?
That's
Yeah, it's still on, man.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still a
well.
mustache there.
By the way, Cart of Custard, roll a 1d5.
Oh, give me a second.
A shame. Sometimes this happens in space. There's Lifeguard Jones. That's why we all need
Aye.
to wear our anti-candy underwear. Oh my god, where did you get that? He says as Cartful of Custard pulls out a sphere of annihilation.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a cart with a mounted turret. I have a gun and a sphere of annihilation.
Don't you also have like armor as well or
A
something?
hole in the multiverse, hovering in space. The sphere obliterates all matter it passes through.
Well, these clowns are bloody fucked.
The
Would you
sphere
say
is
ship?
stationary until someone controls it. You can use an action. The sphere levitates in one direction of your choice. Okay, make an intelligence check, Cartful of Custard.
Oh wait, what for?
To control the sphere.
That shit.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm not trying to control it. Does it say that it's just stationary until I control it? If I were to control it, I would.
Yes,
do
but you're in a moving
something like
spaceship,
this.
so it'll tear through the spaceship unless you move it with the spaceship.
All right. Oh no.
Well, it was DC 25 and you're level 1, so everyone else is level 6, but that's unfortunate. Well, oi, what are you? Ah! Sphere just eats right through. You'll all find yourself sucked out into the vacuum of space.
Thankfully, I am a cart, and I don't need to breathe.
But it turns out being a candy cane is quite useful at a time like this. I don't need to breathe either.
Toddler had the magnificent roll of 1d100. Being a candy cane, you don't need to breathe either,
Yep.
Scary Berry, but everyone else does. One spell jamming ship. Oh, okay. Roll another 1d100.
Again?
Yep. We're doing Spelljammer tables today, baby. Okay, you see up ahead the damselfly ship Voidwinder, captained by Krig Kalu, a Hadozi explorer, and crewed by 1 drow and 7 Hadozi shipmates.
Persuasion. Scream over. Ship! Ship!
Can we
Help!
just-
Ship!
Can we even hear each other scream in space?
No,
Candy cane.
I mean you do have like air pockets around you, but they're gonna run out soon.
One of us with limbs has to start waving around or something.
Can the card send some message to them?
I can. I have that spell. I want to use my message cantrip to beg for help from the captain of this spaceship.
What do you say?
Please be
Wait.
convincing.
This is a matter of life and death. You gotta bring us on board the ship, or we're gonna die.
He cannot
Make a
really
persuasion
refuse.
check.
A what?
Make a persuasion check.
Sweet.
Oh, an 18. The damselfly ship turns around and comes towards you. Its bay opens wide, its cargo bay, and you all fall into the ship.
Thank God I didn't need to turn into gas.
You can turn into gas?
Oh yes, it's a wonderful skill I have.
Neat. Okay, we're just, you're on the inside of a starship, but apparently this is what that looks like. You come tumbling in. Sitting in the head chair is infamous Captain Mumkey Jones. And his first mate, Leicester Jones. Oh, and I get, you know what? I guess they're related to your lifeguard. Oh, cousins, says Lifeguard Jones. Silence, Lifeguard Jones! You couldn't even guard these people's lives, you failure! Oh, what are you doing in space? My space, says Mumkey Jones. Yeah, I said... Did I say... I thought I said Lester. Leicester? Lester? Okay, Lester. Anyways, what do y'all do?
We're looking for the Space Cowboy mothership. We got a score to settle with them.
Oh, you got a score to settle with the Space Cowboys, eh? I mean, the Space Cowboys? The Space Clowns? The Space Cowboys.
Clowns is what I meant.
The Space Cowboys? Why didn't you say so? We have
The
one
Space
right
Clowns.
here.
Clowns.
Woo, doggy!
They got red noses and white faces.
Oh,
and they
hold
make
on.
squeaky sounds.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm getting a Space Cowboy, he says. Boop, 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 boop. Yee-hoo, it's me! Cowboy Jones!
Are you related?
Yep, all Jones are related.
I'll be honest, sir. I wasn't actually looking for you.
What's your problem with Cowboy Jones? Huh?
I don't have a.
Oh, you got a problem with me? I'll fight you.
I have a gun.
Oh, I got a gun too.
And a cannon mounted to my back. Look, I ain't got.
Let's take 10 steps and then turn and shoot.
Oh my god.
I use Charm Person on the cowboy.
Okay. He'll make a wisdom save. What's your DC? Do you know?
I'm trying to check where it says that.
He got a 6, so he failed. Because that's lower than the minimum, I think. Oh! Aren't you a pretty fairy?
Yes. You see, we are trying not to get into trouble here. At least not with you or anyone on this ship. We are trying to find some space clowns, as far as I was aware. People that made threats to us. To all of us.
They look like this, and I
Hold on, I'm
disguise
just
self.
refreshing the page here. You cast Disguise Self.
To look like one of the clowns that attacked us. So like this, sir.
Oh, diggity doggity doogity. Would you look at that? That's a space clown. Well, anyways, are they really? I think they're probably led by my life partner here, Scary Terry, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who just got summoned in. Well. If it isn't Scary Berry, what's the matter? Turned into a candy cane? Now you're Candy Berry, says Scary Terry, infamous douchebag T-Rex.
No, fuck that. Alter self. Can I look like a Tarask or something? Just something fucking world ending. Let's get right up.
A meteorite?
Yeah, you gotta look like... You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, so you can appear as another race of candy.
Well, I'm clown at the minute, Anna, so...
Okay, you can choose another race of clown.
Okay, I'm Space It, and I transform into that shitty spider version of it. The fear spider It.
Oh, okay.
Like, who are you talking to, Scary Terry?
Make a intimidation check with advantage.
Intimidation. 22. Kneel, Scary Terry. You know nothing.
I'm scared, baby. He jumps behind Cowboy Jones. Oh, it's all right. It's all right, honey.
I'm gonna stay looking like the creepy spider from It for as long as I can. So you have to change me from a candy cane.
I know. Sorry, there's for some reason this is glitching out. You turn into a spider, a scary spider, a spooky spider. Let's just make you a spider. There you go. There's Scary Berry. Spiders are scary, says Scary Terry.
And I try and use this intimidation to try and persuade Monkey Jones to answer Toddlerhead's questions.
Fine, whatever
Answer
you
her.
say, says Monkey Jones.
Answers.
What? What do you want to know?
We want to know where these space clowns are. We need to defeat them. We need to go to their mothership.
You can't handle the space clowns. They're too funny.
We can deal with the funny. Because we are funnier.
You don't understand. They ain't no normal space clowns. They're led by this horrible fairy person. She looks nice and sweet, but then she bites your nose off.
I think I know who we're dealing with. We can handle it.
You do? I can beam you down to their mothership now if that's what you want, but are you sure? It's very scary.
Yes.
It's more scary than Scary Barry over there, and he's pretty scary.
Do it.
And I want an apology, says Lifeguard Jones. Oh.
Go on, give him an apology.
I'm sorry, Lifeguard Jones. And, I'm sorry, Scary Barry, for being such a douche.
Get out of here now.
Okay.
I do not accept your apology. Beam us.
Right, I'll beam you now. You all have to gather in a circle here. Why is that Kenku eating a poo? Oh, never mind.
Don't ask questions.
Alright, I'm gonna beam you down to the clown mothership. The clownership, as it's called. He presses the button. And soon enough, you find yourselves in the cloud mothership. Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Tinkerbell!
That's right.
Hey, you're my
it is
half
I.
sister.
Oh. Well, I don't give a fuck, says Tinkerbell.
Yeah, sounds about right. Everything you told me about this motherfucker is true, Twilight the Magnificent.
Silence,
I
she
know.
says. It's time for me to monologue and explain my evil plan, because it's very convoluted, she says. And definitely completely sensical. Toddlerhead, I can't believe you were made manager of the Cheesecake Factory. After I spent so long working towards it, my father said I should go to law school. And I did, but I always wanted to run that Cheesecake Factory. That's why I figured I would flood it and make you lose your job and die. And I was going to use the giant rubber band to launch the water from space at it. And I had a side fling with Scary Terry, but then he started dating a cowboy. And, there was something else, wasn't there? Oh, yes. I needed the best Marks Moochers in the galaxy to do it. So I hired these space clowns. Boom. Make sense?
I suppose it does.
Good. Now, space clowns, attack!
Can I use enemies abound on Tinkerbell?
Enemies abound. Ooh, what's that?
Here. Apparently I
spell.
can make them. Yeah.
Well, you can't because right after I install the group initiative API, we're gonna enter initiative and actually do
Alright.
real combat, or I don't know, kind of. Maybe.
Gas.
Huh?
Maybe. I know. It's a rarity here on this channel. I mean, I don't know if it'll be combat, but we'll see. Remember to be spontaneous.
Do we roll initiative?
No, I gotcha. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we do it. This is how the professionals do it. Boom.
Skill marks as an initiative of nat 20, boys. Let's go. Wait, no, unnatural 20.
And
You did
I'm gonna
that.
give Tinkerbell the sprite sheet. That makes sense. Maybe I should give her the pixie sheet. Oh well, we're already committed. She's a sprite now. The little teensy sprite. But the space clowns, they're scary. And yes, these are canon monsters from the new Spelljammer expansion, these space clowns. Make her an artificer. It's too late. She's a sprite. Okay, and now we play circus fighting music, which I actually have.
Perfection.
Okay, Cartful of Custard, you're first. What do you do?
I start shooting the fuck out of Tinkerbell.
Okay, you fire your gun. Hold on, I got the gun sheet here. I'll click it for you. You shoot. You miss! As you hit a random audience
What?
member. Ah!
Oh, fuck.
Ah! Ah!
Well-
Ah! Says Tinkerbell. Clowns, attack! And this space clown jumps or does something at you. Cart. He's gonna shoot his ray gun at you. Make an intelligence? Oh, you're not a humanoid. Okay, it just hits you for 6 psychic damage. As you hear weird laughter in your head, it's kind of off-putting. Scary Berry.
I would like to use enemies abound on Tinkerbell.
Oh, you're top your head. You're about to cast it when you hear enemies abound behind you, and you reach the mind of one creature. Make an intelligence save. She passes because your TC is 11.
Okay then. That's it.
The tip was there.
Ha! I'm not
Yeah, the intent
scared.
was there.
I went to law school. Hey, Cartful of Custard, I just want to say, says your gun.
Fuck.
This whole time you've been holding me, I felt like we've built a really special bond with each other.
You've been sentient the whole time?
Yeah. I love you.
Can you shoot on your own?
No. I'm just a sentient gun, not a sentient trigger. You have to shoot me. Baby.
Aye. You can count on me.
Did we miss a random event?
I think Juniper's Boone is supposed to be here.
Oh, Juniper Boone, excuse me. My apologies, Alolan. I'm Juniper Boone, says Juniper Boone behind you.
Heh.
She's in the initiative order now. Oh, she's actually next. I'm Juniper Boone, says Juniper Boone. She eats a poo.
Juniper Boone, please, you gotta save us.
And a butler? The heck? So much has happened. a butler also appears. For the cart. You needed some assistance with the gun, sir, says the butler, your butler. Tim
If
Curry.
you can just shoot it whenever it's not my turn. Aim it at actually, can you aim it at that clown that shot me?
Sure. You know, Cart, we've been traveling this whole time together. I just want to tell you.
Have we? It's crazy.
I love
haven't
you.
Noticed it. Oh, the gun already kind of told me, but I'll keep you in mind if it don't
What?
work out.
You cur! He slaps the gun, and they start fighting on the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He's
God.
mine
That's-
to love! No, he's mine!
Jeeves! Jeeves, for God's sakes, that's my gun. You're supposed to be my butler.
You stay out of this! Alright, next up is Annabelle Beaumont. Annabelle? What do you do? Right there? You might be muted. If you're not, if you're talking. Oh, I guess Annabelle Beaumont watches them fight, eating popcorn.
The clowns are entertaining.
Oh, I can only save people
sorry.
from...
I totally forgot it. I'm Annabelle Beaumont. God, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked Bradley for consent if I can enter him.
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, you... Wait, no. Bradley talked like this. Yeah, you totally can.
Okay, I enter Bradley and I tell him, you can just launch me straight at the Tinkerbell.
Okay, I will do so on my turn in the initiative order.
Sure.
You stand no chance getting me, says Tinkerbell, and she rises 80 feet in the air. Takes a short bow shot at her sister. With disadvantage. But that still hits. Ouch, toddler
Yeah.
head. Make a con save.
Oh dear. Me trying to find the button.
You will never defeat me, says Tink. Okay. Well, you don't fail by 8 or more, but you are poisoned, and you take 1 piercing damage.
Huh?
This space clown shoots at you. No, the space clown walks up to you and just reaches out with a taser and shocks you. Oh God!
Ow! Jesus!
You take 34 lightning damage, toddler head.
Oh, okay. Let me...
That puts you at 10 HP. He laughs.
So that's a really good taser.
Thanks. Oh wait, hold on. I got you, toddler head. Here. There you go. Okay.
Alright.
And it's your turn, toddler head. What do you do?
Well, I'm hurting a lot.
Yes.
I am going to use gaseous form to pull back here. So I'm turning myself, I transform a willing creature you can touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for duration.
Ah, okay.
And
You turn into a misty cloud?
yep.
You turn into a misty cloud. Shh. Get back here, coward! Cries Tinkerbell.
I'm already dead. Yes, the taser totally got me.
Oh,
Yeah,
make a
it got
deception
me.
check. Oh, I guess you're right, she says. Good point. Clowns, kill the rest of them. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, here we go, Annabelle. Are you ready? Says Bradley.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. Here we go. crit failed the shot.
Wait, what?
You got a 1. You sail right through the air and find yourself hanging 100 feet above by the trapeze. Make a dexterity save, Annabelle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you managed to hold on, but you're 100 feet above, and as a Kenku, you can't fly. And then Bradley also farts gunpowder spraying out the back, and it knocks Juniper Boone back. I'm Juniper Boone, she chokes. This clown walks up to you, Scary Barry, and shocks ya. Zzz, zzz. He misses. Skilled Marksmooch.
I've been sitting in the stands with the audience watching this, and I would be keen to maybe make some bets with my neighbors about who is going to win this battle.
I bet Lifeguard Jones eats shit, says the guy next to you.
Oh, you think Lifeguard Jones is shit? Okay.
I bet he's gonna die again.
Lifeguard Jones will be the last man standing.
Yeah? It's... Okay, deal. How much do you bet?
500.
Deal, he shakes your hand.
And then I'm going to use, I guess that might be an action, and I'll use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Lifeguard Jones. and I'll stay in the stands.
Cartful
And
of
I'm
Custard.
encouraging him.
Okay. Considering I'm functionally useless without my gun, I want to try and talk to my butler and try and reason with him to say that I can take on both him and the gun at the same time. But he's got to let me shoot the gun at Tinkerbell.
All right, let's hear your speech to quell
Jeez,
their
I'm
hearts.
sorry. I never knew you felt this way about me. Look, trust me. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm an open guy. And you know what? If your vision is, doesn't include the gun in it, that's fine. We can make it work. You just gotta let me shoot the gun now, or else we're all gonna die.
Make a persuasion check. I thought I was the only one for you, my lord.
You will be. Promise.
All right. Hands you back the gun.
Great, I shoot at Tinkerbell.
Okay. You fire your gun at Tinkerbell. You crit fail.
Fucking... Was that a crit fail as well?
Yep.
It's...
The card is no longer proficient in guns.
I don't think I ever was. I'm a cart.
Space Clown time. Laughs Tinkerbell. You're just a cart, and soon you'll be custardless too. The space
I
clown
already am.
rushes up to you, cart full of custard, and reaches out to shock you. But you're made of wood, so you don't conduct electricity. Scary Barry.
Scary Barry straight up to Tinkerbell, using Alter Self again. I want to look like a male Tinkerbell.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tink. Hey girl. What's all this for? How about me and you? Just let's go. Let's leave. Let's go find somewhere else. Me and you. You've accomplished what you wanted. Toddlerhead's dead. Let's scram, girl.
Make a deception check. Tinker Boy. gonna have to do an insight check on her. Oh my, she says.
Yeah, girl. Let's find somewhere. Find somewhere else, yo. We don't have to stay around here next to all this death and murder. Me and you go find somewhere nice together.
Everything's going according to plan, Scary Barry, when suddenly, extremely poor timing, random event, Toddler Head decides to reveal a random secret. Or a specific secret. Toddler Head?
Despite the fact that I've donated to the Church of Five Fireballs because of Tinkerbell, it's only because I was angry that I couldn't have a relationship, like a sibling relationship with Tinkerbell. I've always wanted to have a relationship where we just support each other. And yet I was pushed away every time.
Is Toddler Head, is that true?
It is.
I never knew you felt that way. Maybe, I guess, this whole time we were just... Hey, wait a minute! How are you talking if you're dead?
My ghost.
Kill the ghost! She cries.
It's okay, Tink, girl. We can just it's only a ghost. She's trying to make amends before she moves on.
My lord, Cart, let me fire the gun. We can work together. You're two lovers.
Absolutely, that's absolutely 100%. I love that.
All right, here we go. He takes out a gun and shoots Tink.
Oh my god!
Toddler, maybe you do have a point, says Tinkerbell. Wait, don't stop, don't. Ah! She gets shot through the head and dies immediately. I mean, she's just a sprite. She has 2 HP, so. Oh.
Babe, no!
Tinkerbell!
Fuck yeah!
I want to, as much as a cart can, I want to kiss the butler as thanks.
And you and the butler and the gun just start rolling and making out on the floor. Or your wheels roll? I don't know.
My wheels are squeaking right now, I'll tell you what.
I'm Juniper Boone. Juniper Boone joins you. The cannon's kind of getting into it. Oh, summon Spotlight on the Space Clown. Okay. Honk honk! Now that our leader is dead, it's time to leave this galaxy. Therefore, we've seen only one person who truly knew what was up. One person who was able to snipe their victory away from everyone else. Skilled Marksmooch. You have impressed us with your skill in slackadazing. We would like to give to you Marksmoocher of the Year.
This is an honor to handle. And so, does it add any bonus? Like, am I richer or do I have territories?
No, you slowly turn into a space clown over the course of 2 decades while your whole family and friends abandon you. Goodbye.
Ah.
Shoo! They beam away.
It had to be like this.
Well, I suppose that's that then. I'm sorry about your sister, Toddlerhead the Magnificent.
I mean, the good thing is that the Church of the Five Fireballs that I've donated to won't be too miffed about this.
True. Well, what will you do now?
I will have to tell my father that Tinkerbell has sadly passed away. Probably through fire. I'll tell him it's through fire. And through no fault of our own.
Right.
I tried to make amends.
Scary Barry, you lost a potential new love. What will you do?
I mean, do you know Revivify?
No, I'm just a lifeguard, not a life bringer backer.
I feel like that's the core concept of your job.
Fuck you!
Oh, yes, fuck you too, lifeguard, not Jones.
What are you going to do, Annabelle Beaumont? Wait, what's that? He says. Over there in the corner.
Where?
Silver, you there? Oh, Silver, I think Silver left.
Like lifeguard Jones, we're in a circle
Oh no!
room.
Annabelle Beaumont swallowed the rubber band and died. I guess that's
Oh.
why he always wanted it. If only I could have guarded his life. Rest in
If you
peace,
knew
sweet
Revivify,
Bliss.
maybe.
You know what, Scary Barry? Fuck you, okay? You're a terrible father and a terrible boyfriend.
I know this, but you're a terrible lifeguard, so.
You know what? Can I use Find Familiar to just find a raven?
Sure, you summon in a raven.
Shit.
That's why,
Annabelle.
Scary Barry, I love you, he says.
I love you
Annabelle.
too, Mr. Jones.
Kiss me.
Yes, kiss me passionately on the lips.
I don't have lips, but I'll kiss you anyways.
Okay, use mine.
You watch this toddler head.
Oh, Annabelle Beaumont II. Love always finds a way. Remember this. I say to the raven.
You got that right, sister, says Tinkerbell, now a skeleton.
Hey, bright side, as a skeleton, fire doesn't hurt you quite as much.
You're right. And I see the errors of my way. Toddler head, I'm sorry for everything.
I am sorry too for donating to the Church of the Five Fireballs. It wasn't right.
You wanna go get some cheesecake and do a few laps in the pool?
I won't be swimming in the pool, but sure, yes. Cheesecake sounds fantastic.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
No, it's okay, it's okay. And I gently pat her skeleton head now. I go, let's go report back to Father.
Right. Let's go. Epilogue. Hold on. Okay, I gotta put on some uplifting music. Epilogue. The cannon cart butler boon gun polycule retired to an estate in Southern California, where custard was no more carted, nor pickles, nor anything else. Instead, they carted one another, each taking turns being a cart. For once, Cartful of Custard knew custardlessness, and he was happy. Annabelle Beaumont died. His ghost, finally went to heaven and met Candace and Phineas and Ferb. Scary Barry and Lifeguard Jones had 10 children together. They were all named Scary Jones. It was very confusing. Skilled Mark's mooch slowly grew face paint all over his face and gained a terrible cackle. Ostracized by his friends, he too turned into a space clown and moved to outer space, where he ventured, looking for things to Mark's mooch.
I will join my people.
Toddler had the Magnificent became general manager of the Cheesecake Factory, with Tinkerbell as assistant manager, and Annabelle Beaumont II as their adopted child. They're not like in a relationship; they just have shared custody. Eventually, she stood up to her father, and he wrote both of them into his inheritance. They inherited the Cheesecake Factory and broke off as their own franchisees. And Scary Terry and the cowboy rode off into the sunset. Another day saved by a cowboy on Lizardback. And that's our tale today. That's it. That's this story. Roll the credits. Roll credits.
Thank you,
Yes.
dude. That was awesome.
Sorry, you're right. I missed something very important. Skilled Marks Munch eventually had a biopic made about his life titled Joker 2019, starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Well played.
I hope it says.
What an epic tale.
An epic tale indeed. And let's get a huge round of virtual applause for our players today, tonight, wherever you happen to be in the world. Good work. Isabel, Joa, Charity, Corrupted, aka Kyle, and Silver, who's not here, but he did a great job. Yes, and great voice acting. Good job.
Thank you, conspiring Bulbasaur.
Awesome. Well, good work, y'all. Remember to tune in, everybody who's watching, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. And if you have the chance, join the game yourself and help support, or not support, or destigmatize mental health. Again, the stream, I missed it. Salty, I'm gonna decline your request. Because I got real-life improv to do, actually. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was an awesome session.
Absolutely.
Even if it was ridiculous, but they always are. Anything you five want to say before we head out? Say to all the friendly folks out there watching?
Thanks for having us, and hope you enjoyed our comedic dumbness. It was a brilliant, fun experience.
Peace and love, everyone, and remember, it is always morally correct to slay your enemies. Peace and love.
Thanks for having us. That was really fun. Maybe check out @BigBossMaker on Twitter, and I might actually be drawing something about our adventure today.
Oh, okay, yes. See, this is why we ask for the promos. Check out @BigBossMaker on Twitter. Go follow them right now on Twitter. You're legally obliged to. Okay. That's, I think we'll end this off, as always, with a raid, and I'm looking at places to raid right now. Let's see here. The Vampire Countess, Rollers of Fate, Deciding Moments, a little bit of D&D for the soul. Let's raid them. A little bit of D&D for the soul. What are they called? Livingston Forge. Oh, there's the applause. I don't know why that took so long, but good job, everybody. Okay, we're going to send the raid through. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, if you haven't yet, you still have the chance right here to go check out the Discord. Whoops, the Discord. Yes, if you do make art, you should post it to the Discord, because that's...
I'll be sure to do so.
Yes. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Please have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you back on Friday. Farewell, folks, and the raid
Farewell.
got sent through. The raid sent through. And in the